him. Obviously.
Welcome everyone to the finish line of Walk for Humanity. Shall we all just give a round of appreciation for yourself and for everyone who is represented here. Today is World Red Cross Day. My name is Kirchano and I'm a member of the Red Cross committee. And it is a great pleasure for me to welcome you all today to the finish line of the Walk for Humanity. And that was the fit and furious community of Kohima, all of you from age 2 to I think 70 plus who are gathered here. It is such a wonderful expression of a community that is conscious and aware and who is walking towards progress, not in terms of development alone, but in terms of growing as a human society, looking out for one another and being equipped for a future for community work.
Red Crescent Day. Every year on 8th May, we come together to celebrate the spirit of humanity and reaffirm our commitment to the fundamental principles of the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. This year, the theme, United in Humanity, reminds us that the compassion, solidarity, and service to those in need transcend all boundaries. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all our volunteers, members, youth, staff, and supporters across the country who continue to serve vulnerable communities with dedication and selflessness. Whether responding to disasters, supporting health initiatives, organizing blood donation drives, strengthening first and services, or reaching out to people in times of crisis, your efforts embody the true spirit of Red Cross. The Indian Red Cross Society has continued to stand beside communities affected by disaster, emergencies, and humanitarian challenges. Our collective strength lies in our unity, our volunteers, networking, and our unwavering commitment to humanity. In a world facing increasing humanitarian needs, let us continue to work together with.
He was born in 1828. Now we are in 2026. This year is his 198th birth anniversary. Think about him. In 1858, he was a businessman. He went to Italy for business. Then there was a war. Called Solferino's Battle, the Battle of Solferino, where he saw more than 40,000 wounded people not attended. No means to help them. He was not a medical personnel, but he had a heart of humanity. He mobilized the villagers to help those wounded people, irrespective of from which side they fought. So, when it comes to humanity, religion does not come into picture. When it comes to humanity, there is no age bar, there is no race bar. It is you and me. It is in our heart. we just have to take one step forward with a heart of humanity. Today, the walk from the Red Cross building to this Old NST. It may be just the beginning of humanity for many youngsters, but it is the continuation of humanity for so many senior citizens and for the Red Cross Society of Nagaland. They have been doing humanity service for a long time, and for the children and students, this may be the beginning that you should start in your heart about humanity. The problem is big, as I said in the beginning. There's conflict everywhere. But until and unless we take a step forward for humanity, it can never be solved. The problems are created by human beings, and it can be solved by human beings alone. And it is only possible through humanity. Well, let me give you just what is happening in our own town and where you can give humanity service. Take an example of some hidden or some profession where we don't discuss. Take an example of a butcher. If you are a butcher and someone comes to buy meat from you, that fellow could hardly pay the meat that he bought, maybe a kilo. Are you honest enough? Are you having the humanity in your heart to give the buyer the actual amount, not less, or even more? That is humanity. Are you from a well-to-do family? You may be able to buy pens and pencil every day to school, new ones. But do you notice that your classmate who is having an old pen or a pencil for a long time, are you in a position to ask your parents to buy extra? To buy extra for that classmate, your friend who is next to you? That is humanity. It can begin in your very childhood with small gestures. Maybe a pen, a pencil, or a rubber. Well, we have the opportunity to serve human beings every day. Let this walk for humanity not just end here. Let this be the beginning. When you go home, let the walk for humanity continues in your hearts. Let it continue in your family, your community, and in general for the states, irrespective of religion, irrespective of caste. Well, what more appropriate will it be if not Kohima town to have such an event where all the tribes, all the religions, and people from different walk of life could participate. I'm sure this morning's walk alone, those who are seeing this walk right now in the social media, they must be having some hope just from this very walk that there is someone who has a concern for them. They will come forward to help them, and it is you and me who can do that. Friends, let us continue to help one another. And as I said, let the walk continue in your hearts for humanity. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.